feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hey! Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone had a great week, had a great everything. I just hope life is great, and if it's not, make it great, okay? Today is Saturday, February 1st. Happy 1st of the month. Some of my favorite people were born in this month. My brother Brian and my brother Ikaika. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody because that's all I can think of. So today Ez is taking his CDL test. Oh, Ez is taking his CDL test, so everybody pray for him. Everybody wish him a good luck, even though he'll already be done by the time you see this video. He works so hard, and he's just so driven, and he's always so just on his stuff, you know. Like, Ez is such a box checker, like little accomplishments everywhere, and I just hope that when we pick him up, we have some good news. And so I went to Farmstead because I've been wanting to go there for so long recently, but why is my camera shaking? I got me a vanilla cold brew cold foam with cold foam, something like that. And then bro, their pastries is out of this world. So I first got introduced to Farmstead by Vea, my friend, and when we had went there, bro, it was like quiet. Like, I mean, I don't know if it was a weekday or what, because this was like a year or so ago. It was dead. Girl, I went up in there today. It was popping. Everybody and their moms was at Farmstead today. But I don't blame them, okay? I do not blame them. We have a chicken salad sandwich, a guava cheese Danish, and a strawberry croissant. Let's try this coffee first. It's got like no sugar. I mean, it tastes like it. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because probably going to be loaded with sugar here. Bro, you can just tell by the feel and the looks of this croissant that it's going to be like... I have two ideas. Plan A, save some for Ez. Or plan B, we eat it all and throw it away before we go see him so he never knows. Nah, that's a little selfish. Okay, now I'm getting crazy. Honestly, females are such an easy target. Pause. Pause. I didn't mean it how it sounded. But like, cafes know how to get a girl, okay? Because they just make a pastry look all fancy and aesthetic-y and artsy. Bro, immediately take my money. It's so easy to buy something just based off the way it looks. Duh. Woo! That was a good one. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if burping like that like bothers people, but this is my channel. Okay? And honestly, I love a good burp. Like, I don't know. But it needs to have some bass, you know? It can't just be no like air burp. Like, it's weak. It's for the birds. Bro, off rip, I don't think this one's gonna make it back to Ez. Bro! Ah! I love good food, bro. But they're the one place, the way their pastries look, the flavors are even better, bro. Like, good old strawberry croissant. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, I'm like actually like physically so happy right now. That might have been like the best first bite of a croissant that I've ever had. Literally, look at the inside. Bro. Again, I'm not even being dramatic. Like, the croissant chicken salad sandwich. That's a tongue twister. I rate it like a 7, honestly. It was really good. It was like more of like, it felt like a gourmet chicken salad sandwich, you know? It wasn't anything like crazy. The cheese Danish, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. BMS. Break my scale. And I'm gonna leave it as that. The strawberry croissant, a good 9. Texture was there. The flavors were there. But then again, it's a croissant, so like it's nothing too groundbreaking. But it was a really good croissant. This coffee, like a 3. I literally could have made this at home and she was like overpriced.
Get me out of here.
Wait, really?
You said that I've passed with flying colors. There's nothing you need to worry about me.
Good shit. See, guys, I told you guys he had this in the bag.
I'm in a truck. You're like a 99.9 right now.
Dang. See, that's my man. That's my man. How's it taste? Good, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this rig. This is what Ez had to drive, guys. He had to drive this thing throughout town. Mind you, this town is small. And look how damn... the hell? Oh, look, my little truck driver boyfriend. I've never been up here, but like, look at the views. That's nice. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I think the last time I turned on the camera was Saturday. We're currently at the DMV. Like you guys saw, Ez passed his CDL test on Saturday. So he's getting his license for that now. And then we're gonna go straight to the gym from here. We got back in buys today. This morning I tried to film like a little cinematic morning in my life kind of situation. I just don't know if I want to put it like as its own YouTube video or for my Instagram, or I don't know. We'll see what the vibes are. Yesterday we went to Houston Hot Chicken for the first time because listen, we were gonna go to Seven Brothers, so we were like, bet, that's right by the house, let's go. So we pull up, they're closed on Sundays, right? I'm feeling chicken. We go to Chick-fil-A. We would have went to the one closer to the house, but we were like, let's go to the one on the other side of town so we like have more options in case I change my mind. We get all the way there. As soon as we pull up, we remember that Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. We pull up to Mobetta's, closed on Sunday. Girl, I wasn't hangry at first, but at this point, I was hangry. Because I be forgetting that I live in literally Mormon town, like Mormon state. And they close damn near everything on Sundays. Copped us some Houston Hot Chicken, and honestly, thank God everything else was closed because that was some fire chicken. So yeah, that's all we did yesterday.
is that fine for you? I do that 3-4 times again, I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch, I do it all and I'm around, you scared to do it. I'm not, as long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. I've been scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just lose and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm not violent, I'm your day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah.
Happy Wellness Wednesday. I just had to go take care of some business, which means I am left with our lovely Hondi here. Which also means that today I'm at the gym very early. I was debating between spin and Pilates, but I think I'm gonna do spin. It starts at 8:30, but it's only 7:51, and I don't really quite want to go in yet. And we'll head in at like maybe 8:15 so I can get a good spot. And yeah.
Alright, you got 2 minutes of climbing. 30 seconds, and we're gonna have a small downhill. Right, left. Keep those legs moving, you're doing so good. There you go, you got this. Good, 2 in. Last time. Good, hold. 4, 3, 2. Back on by 2, that's it, just 2. Right, left. In 4, 3, 2, 1. These are the last 2. They mean the most. 3, 2, 1.
Spin was fire, guys. I've only gone, this was like my second spin class like ever, and it was lit. The instructor was her name was Amy. She was so good. She was literally so helpful. She was so motivating. I hit legs yesterday, so like this was like burning my legs, which is good because I want my legs to be like chiseled. It's now 10 o'clock. I'm ready for the day. I feel so good, bro. Like I feel so... I'm gonna fix up something for myself to eat. And then I'm gonna shower. And then I think I wanna go to Target. Let's do a little leg check because my legs was on fire. How'd she look? Is it tea? Is it tea? Tapping back in. It's now 3:17. I ended up going to Target and I didn't get much, mostly because I'm not supposed to be spending money. I just re-upped on some of my lotion. And then I also got a brow pencil because this eyebrow is a little bit more short and whatnot than this eyebrow. Okay, so Ez is still like an hour and a half away. I'm gonna post on my story to see if anyone will ask me questions. We're just gonna answer them as they roll in, starting with go-to clothing brands. I like this one because I love clothes. Like actual brands, I would say H&M. I love me some H&M. They always got good sales too. I shop a lot on Amazon. I be like looking at those Amazon influencers and I buy a lot of basics off of Amazon. But I also love finding new brands on Instagram, like small businesses type. Like that's how I found these sweatpants, if you've seen them. No, I don't really stick to a specific brand, but I kind of shop all over the place. But I will say my closet is mostly full of Amazon, H&M. I love me some Ross. And then yeah, I just kind of browse on Instagram, and if I see something cool that's different. But yes, fave beauty products. Skincare wise, I love some Korean skincare. I'm currently fixated on the Milani tubing mascara just because it's so easy to take off at the end of the day. Ultimate favorite beauty product, more of like, I feel like it's both a hygiene product and a beauty product, but it's Aquaphor. I love me some Aquaphor because I put it everywhere. My face, my lashes, my lips, my feet, my body, like literally I put Aquaphor absolutely everywhere. I use the Pixie blush. It's lightweight, it's sheer so it looks natural. Yeah, actual makeup wise, those two. Overall, Aquaphor. And ooh, this lotion. Next, do you plan on moving back home anytime soon? I don't know about soon. I don't know if I want to move back soon. I believe that everything is God's plan, so it's not exactly my say. But for what I can control, I wouldn't say I want to go back home soon. I miss it a lot, but the reality of like fully moving back home, being on an island, super duper expensive, especially because I'm entering my early adult years. This is kind of where I have to like make something for myself and get established and like just build a foundation for my life essentially. On paper, that would be really difficult if I was to move back home. But again, it's all God's plan. But for the sake of the question, I will not be moving back home anytime soon. How do you manage being away from home and family? I really enjoy where I'm at, and I feel like based off where I come from, like my background and stuff, just knowing how much I've achieved while being up here, I feel like really helps keep me okay and motivated, you know? Yeah, like home itself, I really only sometimes miss the beach and like the food and like the culture, I guess. But yeah, home itself, it's not that hard. My family, however, is what gets me. I get FOMO and stuff. All my family is kicking it together back home and cruising, and they're sending me pictures. Girl, I just want to cry. I literally just want to be like, oh my gosh, bro, like, can I go home tomorrow? I wouldn't really know how I manage that. I've recently started visiting home a little more often. Moving back home is kind of like, I don't really see it for me just yet. Visiting home, however, is like absolutely necessary and helps because I can get my fix. You know what? You get frustrated with your family real quick because most homes and stuff is multi-generational homes, so that can get super frustrating, super like chaotic. I don't talk to my family as often as I should, not because I don't want to, but just because of the time difference. It's always a little rough, and I don't know, I always think way too hard about it in my head, thinking that it's gonna be so humbug, and then sometimes they'll call me out of nowhere and it's like, girl, that's all you had to do was just hit a call button. My family's super supportive of what I do and what I choose to do and where I choose to be, as long as they're still involved and know my whereabouts. Yeah, I don't know if I'm rambling, but actually managing it, just being able to visit 1 to 2 times a year as often as I can for a decent period of time, maybe like 2 weeks, is how I would actually physically manage. Sorry, I was kind of rambling on that one, my bad. What are your goals for this year? This year, Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited about this year. Some of my goals, I definitely want to take my fitness journey just a step further. I want to be overall fit. I want my heart to be really healthy because I struggle with like cardio and stuff and I get winded really fast. So I really want to like help fix that. I hope that answered the question. If not, girl, I'm sorry. Cause like I didn't even like actually write that down. You know what I mean? Like I feel like now I need to go home. I feel like now I need to go home and really sit down and think about what are my goals for this year. Like tangibly, what are my goals? And write it down. So, thank you for asking me that. How do you stay disciplined? This is actually a funny question because sometimes I feel like I'm not disciplined. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just like underestimating my ethic, but I thank God all the time. I believe God is what gives me strength and guidance. A lot of what I have right now used to feel like such an unattainable dream when I was a kid. Not even just a kid, but like even in high school, everything I have right now, I feel like seemed so far-fetched. To make it so simple is because I'm living through so many answered prayers. Like literally. Like I'm living through it right now. Imagine like all the things that are to come, God willing. I think what also keeps me disciplined is like I learn to appreciate the present and I learn to appreciate everything for what it is and exactly what it is right now. Focusing on every single day, thanking God for my daily bread because I could have not woke up this morning and yet I did. And I'm gonna live for today. Not gonna live for yesterday. I'm not exactly gonna live for tomorrow. I'm gonna strive for a better tomorrow, but I'm still in today. I have the blessing of even having the opportunity or even having these things, period, you know? So I hope that made sense and I hope that answered your question. What do you use to film and take these elite pictures you take? For Instagram and stuff, I usually just take pictures on my phone. And I have the iPhone 14 Pro. For like actual pictures on my phone, I usually take the pictures in RAW. I don't know if you need to have the 14 Pro and above to have that feature, because it always just looks better and it looks more crisp and all that. A good amount of my Instagram pictures are also taken on this here digital camera. It's a Sony Cybershot DSC W120. I film on the Sony ZV-E10. Period. And then my lens is a 16 to 50 millimeter, which is like the zoom focal point. And then I also have an attachment lens that helps expand the view, so it's a wide angle lens. It doesn't really change the actual aesthetics of the video, it just helps with the actual physical angle of it. I have the iPhone 14 Pro. My video settings is at 1080p at 60 frames per second because if you're not already aware of this, Instagram and TikTok, the maximum you can upload at is 1080p. The only one I believe you can upload at 4K is YouTube. So just keep that in mind. If you're filming at a really high quality and you go to post it on Instagram and stuff, just you want to make sure that it's converted to 1080 pixels maximum. Otherwise, it's gonna like mess it all up and it's gonna look ugly. Slow-mo is at 720p at 240 fps. My cinematic at 4K at 30 frames per second. And then if you go to formats, my camera capture is at most compatible. And then I turned on my Pro RAW and resolution control. And then Pro default is at Pro RAW Max. For video capture, I turned on Apple ProRes. On preserve settings, camera mode is on, creative controls is on, depth control is on, macro control is on, exposure adjustment is on, night mode is on, portrait zoom is on, action mode is on, Pro RAW and resolution control is on, Apple ProRes is on, live photo is on, and then everything else is off. Prioritize faster shooting is on, lens correction is on, and macro control is on. So that is all my camera settings for my phone. For this camera, I'll double check and then I'll put it on the screen. That is it when it comes to my camera settings. Where do you get your gym clothes? I get most of my gym clothes from Arola on Amazon. That's where I started getting gym clothes. But recently I've also started buying some gym clothes off of Honor Active because their stuff is just so cute and aesthetic. Like low-key, buying Arola full price is more expensive than buying Honor Active on sale. And they have like good pieces that are usually always on sale. And so recently I've just been buying straight off Honor Active because I'm like, they got discounts, they got promo codes, you know what I mean? And it's brand name. So yeah, Arola and Honor Active. Go to playlist for the girls. I need new music. Okay, I use Apple Music, so I'll try to link it in the description. I've tried to pivot my music towards less like raunchy, I guess you could say. I still listen to like new modern music and stuff. I'm just a lot more careful with like the profanity that's in it and then what it's talking about. If it's saying things that just don't align with God, it gotta go. I love all types of music, so again, I'll just link it in the description. I've answered all the questions that I got at this moment. Shout out to all the girls that asked me a question because I appreciate when people interact and show love and just show kindness. It makes me feel seen, it makes me feel heard. And yeah, like, yeah, so thank you. Okay, there's actually a few questions that rolled in a little after I had already stopped filming. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer them now. One was my skincare. So at night I double cleanse with the La Roche-Posay foaming cleanser. At nighttime I use this toner. It's the rice toner from I'm From. I moisturize with either or. I either moisturize with Aquaphor or I moisturize with the La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. And then morning skincare, I cleanse once with the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. And then again, I use the rice toner. And then second step, I do my eye cream from Beauty of Joseon. And then third step, I'll moisturize the same La Roche-Posay moisturizer. And then last step, I do my sunscreen by, again, Beauty of Joseon. So that is my morning skincare lineup. During winter, if I need a little extra hydration, I'll moisturize one more time with the Aquaphor. That's my whole current skincare lineup, morning and nights. Last question was, what helps you staying consistent in social media and YouTube? Love you, by the way. Love you too, girl. I'd say my family is what helps keep me consistent because of the fact that I'm so far away from them and I've been away from them for a long while now. Being able to record and post these videos publicly so they can keep up with me is what keeps me consistent. Of course, I call them, FaceTime them and whatnot as much as I can. But then again, it's still hard for them to really know what I'm doing on my daily basis because I don't live with them. So just being able to post, especially on YouTube, because it's more unfiltered, more authentic, more of a lengthy style of video, they can really see what my routine is like. And I initially did not start off very consistent. I was always a little shy to film in front of people, especially family. Like, I don't know, I was always like nervous to film in front of like extended family and whatever. Yeah, recently I've gotten way more consistent at it. I think because I know that it's my family's way of keeping up with me and I just miss them so much. So they're my motivators. They're the reason I'm disciplined. They're the reason I'm here to begin with. They're the reason I am so hungry for everything. And so yeah, so shout out to my family because they really are my reason why. That being said, thank you to everybody who asked me a question, and shout out to everybody who interacts and shows love and just is kind to me. Again, it makes me feel heard, it makes me feel seen, and I believe everybody deserves to feel like that. You're going out of your way to watch, you're going out of your way to comment, and you're going out of your way at your own will. So thank you so much again, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. Love you all. God bless.